Why is Shyvana banned?
Yeah,
guys, do you know why Shyvana banned perhaps? Karma ban is just every single game now in LCK. Champion wins lane and scales into oblivion. And no Ash Seraphine. Okay, Rise is open, first pick for Showmaker. I can't believe we are back to Azir first pick over Rise. We are actually legit after one patch, one tournament, where Azir was weak. We buffed Azir again, and every single team is picking Azir and Azir and Azir. Please pick Yone. Go buy Yone, or I don't know, just something like a dive comp. This should be a Sivir for Smash. It's a no-brain Sivir game against Vi and Varus. I think they can pick Ambessa on 3, and then Mandra Necton in case the enemy team doesn't counter-pick, but I feel like Sivir has so much value against Vi, Ult, and Varus lane. Oh, they blind pick the Necton instead. When teams do this, let me get my pen out. When teams are doing this, it's normally because this is Azir is like scaling, right?
Yeah.
So it's like late game, and then Reneg is early. So you just kind of draft for both early game and for scaling. This is a bridge, like Renekton is a bridge to make sure that Azir can pass to early game. This is a croc.
Super comfortable on it and like it into Azir, and obviously Azir
carrying Azir on his hands. Bard ban. Is this Varus mid? Ain't no way, right? Because Ziggs can be flexed to bot lane as well, and Varus mid used to be a very old school counter to Azir. You just poke him out. They banned Yunara, they removed Karma. Lucian Nami is open if you don't do a Sivir lane. It is Nongchimu as last pick as well. They will most likely match mid lane right now. Rise is still open, so I guess they just don't think Rise is good into Azir. Right, the Poppy ban. I think for Vi. LeBlanc! And this could be a Lucian Nami lane, or it could be a Corki Nami lane, or it could also just be like a Sivir lane. Sivir Lulu even. I feel like Sivir is just the best. Ezra is actually quite good as well, but Ezra is hard to play against LeBlanc and Varus.
Things where he's like, I want to hard win this 2v2.
Oh my god, no way! This Anivia support must have been crazy in scrims. What the fuck? Anivia support against Alistar. I like this matchup way more than the matchup that Keria played in yesterday. On is the trendsetter. I was never an Anivia hater, what? Even when Keria picked it, I believed. It just didn't look good. Listen, Anivia support against Sivir and Alistar makes a lot of sense. Against Alistar, you can cancel his combo. Also, Alistar is not good when he's getting kited. Sivir doesn't have a dash, so Anivia's W has so much value. Renekton, similar. Xin Zhao, similar. When you play this kind of lane, you are just gonna get poked out by both Varus and Anivia early. You have to play to survive. Career has passive. When 9 minions die, Alistar gets healing. And he also heals his allies for half what he heals himself. So yeah, just gonna be essentially playing under tower until you can play the game again. And when can you play the game again? Maybe when Sivir gets a BF sword and she can show waves. If you ever get pushed against Anivia Varus, you can uphold it. But getting the push is the hard part.
You mentioned it can feel very good for the...
Okay, so normally the Anivia combo is not what he did there. Normally you Q first, and then you W them to stop them from moving, because Anivia W cancels movement press, and then you hit the Q 100%.
We'll just have to wait and see if they can actually play the game.
Fun matchup, no?
Yeah, looks like he's maybe trying to steal away the Gromp. He's not going to be successful from what I can
Flash
tell.
From Carrier. He was blown by the wall!
Eventually, with
so good.
Down, so
and suddenly Showmaker lost 60% of HP. Vi is 44 CS.
As well. Just feels like
after Raptors. She can do cracks and base. She's basing right now. If she doesn't actually need to wait for minute 5:30, she will have Unleash Smite if she just gets cracks because of double scuttle. So Sponge is in a great position. He can start Dragon after these cracks if they get bot prio. Oh, these guys are really risking it though. Career, no flash. He should be dead here.
He might just die here. Welcome to Anivia support. Goodbye.
Chat! Anivia support is working! I feel like by picking this Azir first pick and then drafting Renekton around it to make sure that Azir can survive early game, or his team can survive early game, they really lock themselves into that hyper scaling composition with both Azir and Sivir in one game, right? It's a really hard game for them. Showmaker just missed a Q on
I know
minion.
what he's feeling, so we'll see. I mean, I mentioned it before. DK do have, you know.
Oh, wait, but that was.
Flash from Tame.
Why did Carrier flash there?
He's able to get away.
It looked like he was
Career.
Wing, and then in the middle of W he flashed, but I feel like Taeyeon had to flash regardless if Carrier flashes or not.
I don't think they had
That was a
any
bit
vision
weird.
on this.
If you lane swap too early in the game, it's not worth it. You can lane swap like 10, 11 minutes. Oh,
Flash on in.
clean! Really clean. Lucy went in as well, he has to flash out. Dude, it's 3k gold at 11 minutes.
Whoa.
Nar starting to outscale the Necton side as well. That's the only winning lane for DK. Bot lane literally can't breathe. Varus 1.5k ahead. This guy has a Yomu Ghostblade to a Warhammer. 2 dragons early.
To come on through.
I suppose Anivia support is actually legit as fuck, chat. Like, look at this. Rod of Ages Lehens. He has Rod of Ages very soon. He is completely stomping this lane. They can't walk up to his wall. I'm telling you, Anivia support, it's broken. It's actually broken. Onu was right all along.
It's so annoying.
How can play?
Well, that's the spell shield down.
Has to flash away.
The re-engage comes in from Taeyeon and the rest of the team, rather, as they are going to do a ton of damage to Smash and Career.
That's going to be pretty much the whole tower going down here when they base.
Oh, there's the barrier
Oh
gone.
no, they're trying to leave.
And Lehens is still here.
Damn! How unplayable is this
Time
game?
right.
Smash has, I think, spell
So they
shield.
are able to walk away. Meanwhile,
Scout is literally diving Showmaker around 2 towers.
Still not able to.
Oh, that's gonna be a buy ult.
Yeah, he is level 6. He's just gonna go on in. And
Very easy. They made it very easy. Now this game is unplayable. This game is completely unplayable. Completely unplayable. By the way, genuine, Jankos was hating yesterday. Yeah, chat, it's I'm just biased, you know. I'm like a one-game Andy kind of guy. How do they end up with 3 losing lanes after draft? They don't have 3 losing lanes. Renekton is a winning lane, but Renekton gets outscaled at about playtest steel caps and 24s. So while Renekton is 20 Cs ahead, yeah. And then as for bot lane, support got counter-peaked. As for mid lane got counter-peaked. As for jungle, Vi actually loses to Xin, but it's not a one-on-one game, and when you have priors, you can make up for it, so...
To stomp them in game 2.
It's rough.
It's not always the way it goes.
You say that, but
5k gold, 14 minutes.
Game 1 yesterday.
The big problem for DK, because they can scale, right? They have that Siva, they have that Azir, they can definitely win late game. But the problem for them is dragon stacking from the side of Nongshim. They need 2 more Drakes, and that's gonna happen in the next 8 minutes, I'd say. They can get 2 more dragons. So by 25 minutes, you have Soul.
You're just hoping that Nongshim don't do anything, and we're seeing the opposite. As I love how they're rotating to get more objectives as well. Like, they're not, okay.
Wow.
We're going to trade ults here with Career, but
Nongshim is so proactive as well. Full rotation top side, force them off the tower, get plates, go back mid. They gave up a mid wave for this, but they got top plates. And denied Azir a wave as well. Wait, Lehens just went tier though. I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
Lehens?
here.
Oh! And look at this wall! How can Cesar play? How can Cesar play? I wanna play anyway support today in solo queue. Shall I can? Scorch! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I am counting on DK winning this game, but if they lose, it's also entertaining. Yeah. It's like, what is the plan here? How do they play the game? I don't see an angle where they can come back. Enemy team is just so fed. Normally you would fight around this Renekton. Okay, hear me out. You should flip a dragon fight. Maybe not yet. Maybe you flip a fight at the 4th dragon and you absolutely need a flank from Renekton. And you have to flash on Varus, because Varus is playing no cleanse. So you flash W Varus from Renek and you have to all in on that one. You one-shot Varus, maybe they have no damage. Oh wait, cloak TP from behind! Flash W! But okay, Scout no flash. Wait. Look at the head out! Scout's gonna take the head out! Oh my god, genius play by Sponge! Use the head out just to peel his... Look at the blank! And now he's gonna go out, so no, Carrier fucked up at Flash W! And Smashes got destroyed by Kingen. Nah, it's unplayable. Oh my god, Scout! Wait, is Scout actually gonna survive this? No, Scout is dead. It doesn't matter though. Was a nice try, guys. I will try, but I don't like the idea of Roa. Maybe Shurelli and Mandate.
Yeah.
Listen,
Well, he
don't
got to
try.
play Renekton.
The point is to let it handle. Let the pros do it. Don't try. Okay, listen. I'm gonna give you a trivia if you wanna play Anivia support in solo queue. Because I know that a lot of people, after this game especially, will go into solo queue, will pick Anivia support, and then will ruin the game for their team. If you want to play Anivia support, please make sure to play it against a low engage melee champion. Because when you play Anivia support against stuff like Karma, Karma is still gonna win the lane, okay? You want to play it against something that you will win the lane. That was a really good outplay, by the way. That was sick.
Okay.
Sponge just did a Jankos Vi cosplay. So you want to play Anivia support into a low engage melee champions that you kite away in lane and you play to win lane. That's one of the points. You put 1 point in Q, 1 point in E, third point in W, and then you do 2 more points in E. So at level 5 you have 3 points in E, 1 point in Q, 1 point in W. Then you start maxing W from level 7 onwards and you max the wall first. You don't finish maxing E.
I'm gonna leave.
Oh. Hey, yo, this time it's Showmaker. That was clean.
I think he just dies, okay?
Okay, good pick.
Okay, DK. Wait, the Anivia is dead as well. Nongshim is throwing. Oh, they're getting outscaled. Smash just got 700 gold from Anivia shutdown. It's crazy that they got 2 kills and Nongshim is still 7k gold ahead from plates and, you know, all around everybody is hiding gold. These kind of little throws is where it starts. 2 minutes to soul. Is this a one-shot? Okay, well, he missed. Oh my god, Scout. Scout, you knew. Yeah, he's. I think he's dead. Or maybe not. Actually, isn't he though? The Nectar's on the way.
There is a crocodile on the opposite way. It looks like Scout knows about it and unfortunately can't do anything about it.
That's just 4 kills. Kind of rapid fire.
Okay, so Summoner check. All the flashes up from DK. All the flashes up from Nongshim besides CB. Oh no, Smash. That was a disaster, by the way. Smash is not gonna be here for the dragon. Oh my god, so bad.
Smash does not have a health bar.
Yeah, so
Oops.
Smash is the person who actually has good amount of damage, good amount of gold on DK.
Yeah, Smash is a very vital part of DK comp. Lance?
Okay, well, they're gonna try to engage onto Anivia. Generally not a good idea.
Vi is on the dragon though.
Yeah, I think they just get it. I mean, Lucid is so far away.
Yeah, I don't think they can. The Anivia walls are really annoying as well. Okay. They are so desperate. They are so desperate. Okay, Taeyun got caught though. Taeyun got caught. Showmaker traded his life for it though. But wait, the Necton just solo killed the Blank. And DK is trying to finish it. They got it. Oh shit, DK with the heist. Smash. Nice spell shield? Not a nice spell shield.
Something extra. Nongshim really want to get something after losing so much.
Okay, that's gonna be 2 extra kills for Nongshim, I think, at least 1. It's easy to siege with Anivia. If you set up a good wall and R, yes, but against Sivir, you still have to deal with that wave clear, right? 75% crit with bounces.
Yeah.
It's giving...
If Smash dies, I think the game is over though. Carrier? He just fucked up his whole combo.
That was good peel from King though.
They got the gnarl.
Well, he did get stunned instantly when he W'd, so he couldn't really press Q instantly.
Stunned him, so stopped him from doing the combo. It was good peel from
55 seconds until another soul point for Nongshim.
Did knock the Krogs up, so at least he got a knock.
Don't you guys feel like LCK games are so much faster than LEC?
Yeah.
I feel like they are way more intense.
I am just in Anivia.
Oh, they got
oh wait, what? Kingan?
What is going on?
Dude, what? What the heck is he doing? Why is he there?
That is exactly what he needed to get into the game.
Well, Carrier used his ult as well a little bit.
I don't really know what he was doing. He didn't expect the flanking Renekton.
Glass 30% full. I'm feeling it.
I mean, the way
this Anivia support is doing so much.
DK's been great the last 10 minutes. I don't know. They're making plays happen, and yet 4v5. Nongshim still.
Okay, Sponge flash away.
Flash away here from Sponge, so he's not gonna have.
I feel like they have to flip it before King is alive, though. Kari is looking for a flank.
Comes up, but King doesn't have his TP, so.
Oh, Showmaker. Oh! Scout! I mean, Sim still starts to play like look at Carrier. Wait, they did one to Sivir though. They flash onto Varus, but Smash is also under pressure. Nice spell shield. Good barrier as well. Sponge gonna die.
As now maybe
Listen, Kingen is on the way. DK is on a timer. They need to take this dragon fast.
Lahen's trying to do something, and also Tatum's low on mana.
These team fights are fucking sick.
Spell shield from Smash. They don't have a
I mean, they will claim the dragon, and now they have to run. Kingen is here. Lucid no flash. Lucid is dead.
Lucid's like,
Nah, Lucid is just like,
stuck, actually. I think
yeah, it's just stuck. Yeah.
He's like, I'll
Lucid.
go in.
Lucid. Oh.
not this
Brief. And Baron's up.
In 20 seconds.
Yeah.
So
This happened last time. It's fine.
you know what?
Look at Splash.
That's flashy though.
Yeah, that was clean.
They saw Alistar.
That was positive. No.
Okay, DK is 100% crit on Smash now. Smash is insanely strong. If Sibir can auto-attack, she can wipe the teamfight alone. Level 16 Sibir with 100% crit. 4 items LDR.
That's what we're at now.
Oh!
The glass is emptying
Sponge.
itself.
They insta-engage. They are not letting enemy poke Smash. Sponge is dead. Kingen. Oh, wait, but I think they overcommitted here. Oops. That's a very big oopsie. Carrier. Dead. Ha! Walled.
Kingen, he absorbs that engage so well on the Gnar.
This is your fault for jumping the gun, Brendan.
Yeah, that was too early, man. They got too excited. They killed Vi, and Zinzao Alistar kept going.
So they lose the Alistar.
Solid poke.
They lose a lot of their engage. The Baron push coming in. Smash is trying to wave clear, but it's,
I think this is gonna be 2 towers here because Alistar is dead and they used their ults.
He is TPing behind them.
Smash.
As they want to get some kind of engage.
That hits, he's dead from the blank.
Showmaker!
Showmaker! He has blocked the oh! Oh!
Into the wall this time.
Unplayable! Unplayable against Gnar.
Protobell out of the Anivia. We are getting very scrappy here in the jungle. On the hunt is there. Smash wants to chase, and they do have a lot of chase potential.
Kylie really wants to chase.
It's so hard to chase Anivia. It's so difficult.
Yeah. And now
oh, Smash almost got walled.
Krog
dead. I think that might be the game.
3 feet. Oh, that's actually Kingen. Okay. He's gonna jump into the fight, it looks like.
I still getting chased by LeBlanc and Vi.
Oh man, the glass is leaking, guys. there's a hole in the glass.
Yeah. I think we missed the hole in the glass for sure.
Lands. That was a really good combo. That's Q into then W into Showmaker couldn't move.
This is Anivia. It's been clean all game long. It's been landing some big
that was fucking sick Anivia gameplay, seriously though.
This is what you want out of your Anivia support, as the damage now out of Scout is just too much, and it looks like Noshim finally are able to get there. They stumbled more than once.
30 kills in total in 30 minutes. DK still first pick. Rise now has no counters. No Azir, no Anivia in the game. There is still Cassiopeia as an option that got buffed in the future patch, but I still think that Rise can be the highest prio. Orianna as well, of course, open too. Ashe ban, so no Ashe Seraphine. Karma is open as well. Karma first pick is a possibility. I think they should ban Rise, and then if enemy bans Orianna, you first pick Karma, and if they don't ban Orianna, you first pick Orianna, and you pick Nami into Karma. Thoughts? And Rise. Why nobody cares about Rise all of a sudden? It was almost highest prio at first and Karma over Orianna ban, that is insane.
Karma's not allowed.
Holy shit, man. Karma must be destroying scrims. Rise over Orianna though. We are picking Rise over Orianna right now. And Orianna is the better champion in teamfights. And as well a lane bully as well. Jarvan, Orianna. Jarvan, Orianna, or do you go Yunara and then you have Lulu or Nami on 3? Because I don't see any jungle prior pick anymore, right? With Jarvan being out, Vi, Zinzao being out and Pantheon being banned, I don't see how DK can get a really strong jungler here. Maybe like an Aatrox, possibly.
And like denied Ezreal away and then gone Orion 3.
Or Ezreal. Oh yeah, Ezreal. I love Ezreal here. Ambessa jungle. Damn! Okay, Jace is my new favorite champion in LCK because it's such a lane bully, and watching Jace is always really fun. When it's a skilled Jace player playing top lane, it's really fun to watch. Zahen is a really hard matchup into Jace. I don't think you can do that. Cassandra makes more sense. You will still lose the matchup, but when you get armor, you can actually all-in him after 6. I think both drafts are looking quite strong here. I think Nongshim draft is a bit easier to execute. They have a clear engage with a clear front line, Jarvan, Cassandra, and then Orianna in the backline. That being said, DK has a poke advantage here with JCQs, They have decent all-in as well. If Showmaker lands a W or maybe Lucid lands an ultimate from far away, then you can always follow up on that as well. Ezreal ban is a must for the side of Nongshim. I think a Kai'Sa ban against Smash would be good as well here. I think Smash can play Kai'Sa definitely in this game. There's also a Lucian possibility for DK2 or Corki Nami or Lucian Nami for a dash champ 2 against Jarvan. Okay, they banned Nami, so there is no Corki Nami and there is no Lucian Nami. And now they might just be picking Nico on 4 because there's also no Alistar. So Nico for DK is really strong here. And it's also a follow-up engage and a setup for Orianna. And now it's only melee support Zed really with this Nico ban. No, they go Yunara. Yunara with no enchanter left. I mean, you could go Milio, but everybody knows Milio is used. I'm a Milio hater. I think this champ is garbage. So you could go Yunara, Milio, but I don't like Yunara Milio. I think more likely Lehens is gonna play something like Brom, depending on what career picks. If career picks Nautilus, Brom is insane for DK. Brom is insane for Nongshim. Corki, I mean, it's probably gonna be Corki Naut. Corki Naut or Corki Leona?
Without the Nami, I mean, even we've seen like Corki Nami into Yunara Lulu have a bad time. It isn't gonna be Yunara Lulu, but it's not gonna be Corki Nami.
What? What did the casters just say?
Once again,
he just yelled about Nami Lulu matchup to then say it won't be that matchup. Like what? Actually, Rakan, I like Rakan as well, but into Rakan they will pick Naut. Leona has the least amount of counters left. So now Lehens has the option of this can be Rakan or Brom or Naut or Rel. I think these are the only options, these 4. Unless he wants to cook something, but I don't think he's gonna be cooking much this game.
Oh, just
now did this.
Gonna play Nautilus. Maybe he wanted to play something more fun, but they were like, no, play Nautilus.
I mean,
okay, guys, looking at the draft,
definitely something he has.
I actually like both drafts. The advantage of DK is having winning mid lane early after level 3, I think. Winning top lane early, and I think even bot lane is winning early for DK. Actually, okay, bot lane is like 50-50. Yunara is really strong compared to Corki, but Corki will get pressure after level 3 or 4. So definitely an easier early game for DK, but I think team fighting is slightly edging towards Nongshim. They have a very easy setup. If they ever catch anybody that is not Leona, they just straight up blow him up. There's a lot of pressure on Carrier this game because he's the only engage from DK.
Right,
whoever gets Scuttle gets level 6, but Sponge has better smite.
Trying to get Sponge.
Lucid messed up his clear. You see he's at 21 stacks, but Sponge is at 20. So yeah, he just gets this.
And DK didn't come
actually, there's like a whole stupid mechanic in the jungle right now that I really hate, and I could explain this.
Remember last time
right now,
they fought after
but I'm not
the
sure
enemy
I
jungle
should,
had level 6
because
already.
it's just like the 530
so there's still time to do that.
That's true.
There's still a chance.
It's a much larger AoE now. Oh, a little play here from Sponge, trying to get in onto Showmaker, who does not
nice
have his
one.
flash.
Very nice! That was clean. Hey, wait.
And that's just gonna be first
wait, why did Lehens try to ult that? Excuse me, Lehens, why did you try to press your ult on a 20 HP Rise?
In the mid lane for just
used for good rather than evil. It's really good to see.
But what if he didn't use it? Wouldn't not using it also be evil by your metric?
Yes. King's
King Siwu? That was not a good idea to hammer him. In a match like a Santa where Jace bullies, why no first stack to this question? Because Undying Grasp is much better for lane, and partially why you bully this lane so hard is Undying Grasp.
Gets away. Really trying to make a play, especially with this entire team there with ultimates available. Smash getting pretty low.
Oh my god, Smash got so played, it's insane.
As well. Down he goes. And the tanking is there. Lucid does access that backline.
Okay, Lucid. Okay, Lucid.
But he's super low
he's gonna die though.
And just
Showmaker has to flash away.
Showmaker has to
wait, Showmaker is dead.
And Sponge
he can't escape this. Sponge has EQ in 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drag available. He's going to miss it, but I think with a shield he should be fine. That's a kill going over to Scout.
Jankos
EQ.
Big
win for Nongshim in an early
I like Jarvan's sword.
Huge team fight win there, and I think honestly
in this skin his blade, his sword looks sick.
Smash, he quite frankly gapped Showmaker last game and is doing it again in this game. So looking for a great start to the season.
The hands really nice size by Scout. Taeyun, that's one by Smash. I think Scout might be in a little bit of trouble. Nice EQ by Sponge. Of course, Nautilus is gonna take that kill. Showmaker came and woke up to the wave, and Scout is already 50 CS up, guys. How Scout can play?
Still ahead on gold.
4 people, no, 3 people are on top side. They are gonna get the scat out now.
They're still controlling this early game so well.
Will DK fight this? Jace has TP.
Herald being starting up. It looks like T+ want to contest.
Yeah, it looks like they want to contest, but look at mid.
His trickier approach.
Mid is 2 level ahead.
Right.
Well, no.
I was just talking about Kingen. He's going on.
This is the only winning lane. Really nice W from Kingen. He blocked the E from Jace, and Jace is dead now. There's no counterplay. You see, the little detail that was hard to spot was that when Jace queued into this Cassante, he was trying to E him, but Cassante buffered his E with his own W, and Cassante cannot be, well, he's unstoppable in his W. So that just made it Kingen look like a complete beast.
You gotta say something about that champion. We all know the caster.
Trying to get in onto Lahens is Lucid. He's best after all.
This he just got one tap by... Okay. That's quite deep, I'm not gonna lie. Sponge can Q out though. Or flash out.
The shockwave
5 people.
Gonna come down, but it's only onto Career. Still gonna get the kill. Also
oh my god, he keeps going. I mean, Siwa has no flash, I guess. And another ult. That was a really good ult by Lahens. Lahens gonna fall for this.
Now Showmaker. He's getting pretty low himself, but NoSim just really utilizing this lead very nicely, not scared.
I think this meta is just very snowball heavy. People figure out a way to play the game. If you play strong early and you just keep the game tempo on your side. Lahens is playing very well, yeah. Sponge as well, that was very nice. I think you could flash faster. Like now, he could have already flashed.
Tanks it with the locket and flashes out at the last second.
To lose less HP in the initial trade. But then Lahens like actually Q flash, root Siwu, wait a little bit, and then ult Showmaker to stop follow-up damage, but also prolong CC on Siwu. As Nautilus is flying towards Rise, is also gonna knock up Jace.
Really pushing their advantage.
Yeah, I mean, they were so good about doing this in game number 1, but even in game number 2, here comes Taeyun. He's going to have to cleanse that one.
Good bait.
The Nautilus is right there, and Career finds out. Well, Core JJ had to think about that matchup, and now Lucid is just in there, just kind of dies. The knockback
unplayable
once again from Kingen, and that's going to be Taeyun picking up another kill. And NoSim look unstoppable tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, at this point,
another one. Showmaker getting hit.
Beautiful.
Lahens.
Over the wall.
They don't find the tower though.
Just kind of diced the turn.
NoSim looking really clean tonight. This is not the NoSim I have seen before in a SK Cup. Never seen that before. I wonder if he's gonna do a lot of damage. Oh shit. Wait, imagine a 5-man shockwave though. Oh!
Nice dodge.
He still has flash and he's one-shotting Smash.
He's gonna die to the Orianna.
Okay.
Just like that.
Holy shit, man. Scout, you are fucking smurfing. What? Dude, Smash? Like, what? Scout is him. Scout is him.
You may notice Scout's mana bar very quickly emptied.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a reason for that. He pressed actualize.
Plus 8 stacks. That's all I saw.
Well,
Goofy McGoofy, 25 months. Let's go, man. Let's go. Thank you.
Hook anyone, I think,
come
at this
on.
point. He's going to find the Leona. Trying to just peel out of this one, but Kingen has other thoughts. Going to bring Career right back in.
It is
hard to siege in this meta. Showmaker is only level 12. Oh, wow. I don't even know what happened to Smash. He got destroyed.
The Orianna just
okay, Carrier actually goes in on that. I think Carrier just wants the game to end, so he went in.
I mean, there's not really anything you can do at this point. They're just too far ahead. Taeyun's going to pick up the kill.
Showmaker is not even flashing away. He's just waiting to die.
Not even going to get Lahens as he just laughs his way to the bank here.
And I think that's the game, guys. 23 minutes in.
That might just be it. 23 minutes. I mean, NoSim looking to push to end already, just dominating D plus Kia.
GG.
2-0 here.
Chat, that was a complete stomp. That was just a DK just got destroyed. NoSim is looking great.
And then on the other side,
okay, so no Orianna trade. You see, already Orianna prior goes back to very high. 1-2. Karma is open. Rise is open. I hate Azir being high prior again. I feel bad for all the Azir players out there, where the champion is so garbage in solo queue.
in the LCK.
How is the LCK works? Like, who's going to the next stage? The LCK works that they have bunch of BO3s. Lots of BO3s, really. Lots and lots and lots of BO3s. They play BO3s for like the whole 3 months right now. And then they will have like a mini tournament in the middle of these 3 months. And the winner of that mini tournament will go to MSI. And then they will continue up until Worlds, basically. And then they will have like a big playoffs for the cup. And then whoever wins playoffs goes to Worlds as the first place, second place, third place. And fourth place. New Shyvana is banned because of a game-breaking bug. That's why she's banned. Yeah, okay, Azir first pick. Showmaker did the same thing, and he got countered with a poke comp, like a Varus. Is this going to be a Varus from Dogdam? Oh, Ziggs mid lane against Azir. Very classic counter. If you pick Ziggs Jarvan... I think you pick Jarvan away, because Jarvan is not great into Azir, but it is a good pick away. And then on 3 you can have the option of going Varus. If you go to Varus, you have a poke comp with a very long range follow-up for Jarvan ult. Varus Q, Ziggs ult, you can always really follow up. Yeah, that's the 4th jungle I meant, guys. It's the 4 meta junglers, the strongest right now are Xin Zhao, Jarvan, Pantheon, and Vi. And then Nocturne is like the 5th one, but it's still really strong. Yone mid lane with Ziggs, AD carry, Dogdam, the Ziggs player of LCK. He played Ziggs forever now. Yorick counterpicking into Jace. Cassandra was banned away. Yorick is a good matchup after level 6. You can all in the Jace, but if Jace can maintain lane prio, push you, and poke under tower, it's still a hard matchup for the Yorick. But Yorick is one of these champs that can actually win side lane and lane after level 6. And then now Tirus and Yunara. So no peel for the Yunara itself. It's just an all-in draft from DRX, for KRX now. This is going to be last pick support. Probably like a Leona, I can see being best here. Leona to really match the... The reason why Leona is good is because you match Nautilus. Nautilus is early game, but also Leona is way more tanky than Nautilus. And also she has good engage, and also she provides a lot of AP damage. Merc's value is so low on the side of KRX that you can't really buy Mercs, and Leona normally is most countered by Mercs. So all around, I think this draft from both teams is strong. I think KRX has slightly better team fighting. Meanwhile, DNS has a better side lane with Yone. I think Yone should be winning against both Azir and Yorick, assuming he's not gonna fall behind in the game. Yeah, this looks like a complete fist fight draft from both sides. This looks like we are gonna just be skirmishing for every objective, really.
So much to the DN Supers, even though Peter's pretty chunked and have to back off. Look how low G is.
Yeah,
no
he's got 4 seconds on
cleanse.
his flag and drag, but still, I think the damage
is
there.
Jarvan, then you have to press a button, Dogdam just flashes in, gets the kill. Is Jay still playing the jungle? I don't think so. I think it's kind of meh.
They should make it so
it's playable. If you really like the champion, it's playable. You can play it, you can win games. You are making it harder on yourself by playing Jace than playing, let's say, Jarvan. But it's playable.
That's the in thing these days, you know.
I think that's only fair.
Gets pen.
I'm surprised they didn't lane swap yet. I feel like at this point you should just put Ziggs in the mid lane. He's gonna get pressure against Azir.
Why doesn't Ziggs?
Dudu?
That's my question. So
look at the ghouls.
And the ghoulie wall.
Why no meows? Why no cats? Damn, that trade! Jace lost that trade with Yorick having no items yet, and he mostly has Trinity for soon in base.
I just heal up. Take a good trade.
Okay, closer.
Shade and Jace jungle is 3000 LP. That's good to know that he's making it work still. That's what I mean, it's still the... Oh. Flash shovel. No, I think it's... What was that Q-range? Rich Dudu with the solo bow! Solo bow, no! That was Yorick with no ult as well.
Constantly.
Yeah, that's his job. Andil is going to flash and die.
Oh, the fade away. Dogdam threw the Q and walked away like, oh no.
Okay, he's fine. Yeah, Dogdam knew that was going to kill him.
Okay, this is really, really OP. That's a Yorick specific thing. Yorick can easily solo Herald because he never actually tanks it.
Yeah, he's not using the right
If
skin.
Closer would buffer Xin Zhao ult with his own ult, they could have killed Xin Zhao no flash there. Nice shade. Piosik has no flash. Oh, they cannot actually finish it. They have no smite on Piosik. They started it. Oh my, Dogdam also wasted that W. He didn't get the tower.
DRX. Oh, Piosik's going on the flank.
The fight is looking pretty good for KRX. Nice flash from Dogdam.
Peter low on the right
Peter
side.
dead.
Dude super low
Okay,
himself.
unplayable fight now.
Finally
What?
get here, and the
Okay,
combo
okay.
is
Dog down with
picks up a
2.
couple of kills, but Duckdom not able to rocket build out of this one.
KRX team comp really strong in 5v5.
Yeah, big fight win.
DNS needs to play more side lanes. Yorick and Yone
Jiwoo's ultimate
are way better on the side lane they are in a 5v5, especially Yorick.
Power is in your ultimate, but later on, got solo
Oh,
kills.
Pita.
He's doing a lot now.
TP, double TP.
Beating them in, and will
Wheeler
be
Stars ult,
successful.
decent
They do
ult,
go in
Piosik.
onto the Xinjiao, though. We got TPs traded at the end of the day.
Okay,
gets
Dogdom
in.
has to get out.
Immediately rocket belts out. Didn't want to be any part of that one. Piosik's super low. I think they just have to back away from this.
Spear of Shojin it is on Yorick.
No, that's what the
Now
Red
Closer
Bullets
is the only guy with TP on the side of DNS, so I feel like they should send Closer bot
It's
lane
going to be dealing
so that he can pressure the tower. With Yorick being top laner and the Baron with no TP. I think these lane assignments are a little bit troll for DNS, unless they are just not worried about Baron.
It's not.
The problem with DNS comp is that while they have a lot of dive to try to kill Yukal or Jiwoo, they don't really have a CC that will 100% land.
exactly
There is
like
no
that.
Vi, there is no
He was also
Naut.
going to satchel away, but yeah, this turret
So you
is
can
gonna be
Jarvan
down.
EQ and ult Jiwoo, but he has flash and
DRX
cleanse.
really trying to
If
put
you
on
Leona
the
flash on him,
pressure.
he can still
Closer
flash
trying
and
to ult away,
cleanse.
he will be successful.
If you have something like Vi, you Vi ult on Jiwoo, nothing he can do, he will still get hit by Vi ult, he will still then get hit by Yone or
Such a good
6.
defender off the tower.
Dudu?
Oh, Dudu might be
Wait,
in
but
trouble.
He's
Closer
just
has
trying to turn on
TP.
the ridge. He knows he
Okay, I
is
don't think
pretty
he's
much
gonna...
between a rock and a hard place here. Gonna heal up a little bit, but I think eventually Cal just
You
gonna
do?
rocket it belt his way to success.
Wait.
Well, not quite. I think they're just gonna try to.
Oh my god! I mean, he did so much damage!
They should
He's
be
dead
able to
though,
eventually
he's
find
no
him.
way.
Dudu does not have TP. So
Oh,
yeah, just a
Jiwoo
free
gets
kill
400 gold.
Over to Jiwoo.
No, Protocol
He's
6
getting
is not
really
the
fast.
standard, please don't build it, especially when they have no thread on you, and you can do way more damage building Shadow Flame. Do not
Or was it
dare to
Tranquil
build a
Ridge?
Proto build.
I don't know.
Okay, the ult's gonna come through, so they know this is actually
I think
happening. Ondil is
Dogdom.
here, finds Duckdom, just gonna hold him in place for a long
Proto
period of
belt.
time.
Jiwoo.
Ulting over the wall.
Okay, Jiwoo is dead, Jiwoo is dead! This is the fight for DNS! Piosik gonna die as well though.
Although Jarvan does
1 for
fall,
1.
So now there's no jungler here for the side of DNS, but I think it's still
Jiwoo went too
early.
deep. Jiwoo has no Sams now.
Are they gonna consider
Jiwoo
this?
is
I
not
think
gonna have flash for
Yunara
this next
is
dragon.
very risky.
Jiwoo inted! Oh, they are
do it
starting it again.
It's just the poke is the threat. You know, Duckdom's coming over, but Duckdom
Dogdom has no
everything,
flash.
by the way. He flashed, satchel, rocket belted. And he will have the satchel back up, rocket belt.
Ziggs has ult in 20.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a smite fight, obviously, but I think this fight
Okay,
is,
they will be able
is
to
pretty
secure
good
this
for the
for
set
sure.
DNS, as the Baron is going to go the way of Kium.
They couldn't
Unfortunately,
contest it,
Closer
really? Are
great
they that much
shutdown
weaker
on
in
the
a
top side of
4v4
this one.
Wheeler?
Also, Duckdom had to satchel out as the range was in there. The hook
Wow,
was down
nice
on
hook.
Peter, and even
Really,
though he
really
tries
nice
to
hook.
flash,
Jankos, you want me to
eventually
say
he
it?
will just
I will
die.
say it. You're
So
really
the
better than
follow-up
fake.
fight was not there
Congrats
for
at
DNS.
Jankos on
Although
shot.
now
Oh,
this
the
one
Q was
out,
good.
comes through, gonna take down Ondil. Closer wants a little bit more, and he
Oh,
just dies
Sanders
himself.
Kaisensau.
Trying to extend the play.
Dogdom no ult
Trying to
anymore.
get something after giving
Ariel
up the
Lorek,
Baron.
thank you so much for 19 months.
Yeah, Karum,
It was not
DRX
funny, though.
getting the Baron.
No vision on this one.
Impossible to walk in before the Drake is dead.
The river and holding the choke. Ondil gonna
Oh,
go through
I don't think
the
Andel...
Leona,
Wait,
just
Andel just inted. Andel just mega
Meanwhile,
inted. That was a great bomb!
up in the front line,
But Piosik is
as
gonna
well.
pop GA. Look at Closer! The Closer is doing so much damage! What? This Yone!
Accesses it, takes out the Yunara.
That's gonna be a dragon
And
for
this will be
DNS.
the Hex-Tech
Holy
for
shit!
DNS.
3 items. Okay, that was the Wincon, I guess.
To boot.
The Wincon was literally Yone getting 3 items. Infinity Edge, Blade of Ruin King, and Shield Bow. He did so much damage in that fight.
Still to push in an end. We'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of structures up, but they have so much tower taking potential between the Ziggs and the Yorick. Yukal has to make
I think
the
this
hero
might be
play.
GG, guys. I don't think Azir can defend
I
2v5.
don't think it's going to happen. He does have Emperor's Divide, but
I mean, they don't need to be in a rush if they want to base, but it's the 33-minute 3 kills.
those come in here. I'm not
Yukal
really
has
sure
Zonya,
he's
he
gonna
needs to go
that,
for the
though.
wave.
Obviously, all sights are on Yukal. Until also
Oh, Yukal?
Yukal goes
What?
sweep
That shockwave was
free.
sick! Nice top part from
Gets
Yukal,
pulled in,
but now he's in the middle of
structures
5 people,
still
so...
falling, and they kill both of them after after the fact. So who'll sweep
Okay, I am
those,
convinced that KRX completely grieved by giving up the third dragon to DNS. There was no reason to give that one up. You were winning fights at that point, and yes, sure, you scale well, but you see what happened with the freaking Jace. Okay, so the plan against Ryze is to pick Cassio, the old school counter, and to play towards that Ryze, with Bard ganking Ryze. Bard very early picked here for Peter. When who banned Shyvana? Riot. Anivia! Anivia into Bard. I think that sounds like a very hard matchup though. That sounds like early lane is going to go well for Anivia, but when Bard gets level 6, not only Bard can portal through Anivia wall, but also Bard can ult Anivia to then just run her down. I don't think Anivia will be a good champion to Bard match. Because are scrims played on live or esports patch, do Riot ban rules instant? Scrims are played on the patch that you play on stage. So if currently it's 26.6 on in LCK, they are playing scrims on 26.6. And then for the other question, ban rule stand, I don't understand what was that. Nico ban is a good one. Alistar ban, I like, okay. Damn! I love to see P06 Lee Sin. It's a shame they banned it. It's like one of the few guys that still played. Nafiri is a fine champion. Oh, they will try the Anivia support, let's go! I am in love with watching Anivia support right now because it's a very unique champion. It's new, it's fresh. Anivia mid maybe not so much, but... Chat, in 1 year, ever since Caps played Anivia at Worlds and Scrims, we went from Anivia being played mid lane to Anivia being played support now. It hasn't been a year even, it's been like 5 months.
Not so much into the Neferi.
5 months from Anivia top, Anivia mid, and Wunder played Anivia top, now we have Anivia mid. We had Anivia mid, now we have Anivia support as well. Anivia wall can cancel Neferi art, that's so broken. But I feel like Bard is so hard to play against when you play Anivia. It should be so insanely hard to play against. Okay. Oh! This is crazy drafting here. Silas into Gnar. Silas has awesome ults in this game. Varus ult, Gnar ult are really good. Ambessa ult is okay. Ryze ult is kind of whatever, and Anivia ult is rather whatever. Cassio counter pick. Sivir will probably just shove waves later on with Bard roaming on the map. Sivir is really hard to play against Anivia. So this Anivia is supposed to be good against Sivir, not against Bard. Okay, yoinking one grab. Oh, this is the angle if Dudu goes in now. But Dudu has no ult, so I don't think he's gonna get baited.
The fact that he let his maiden die like 3 times for no reason, you know, it's not relevant.
Trenanar into the Ambessa ult over the wall. The burst damage is there due to the Kingslayer, not enough.
He walked up. Dudu walked up. He made a mistake.
It's obviously the year of Vikla.
What is Dudu gonna buy? CDR boots only? Oh, he's so poor, Codex. I think at this point, Gnar is gonna be fine in the matchup. Yeah, he didn't have any business fighting there. Nah, he got ulted into that. He got ulted from the middle of the lane. It was honestly hard. He was just trying to get a cannon. I get it. I thought he hinted harder than he actually did.
It's like your one item is nuts with it, but it does actually end up making you a...
Oh.
Okay, well, he's kind of just baiting himself into this one now, as Willer is here again.
Yeah, you see, that's the thing. Once or twice you're in, the matchup is not going your way, and then Ambessa starts camping you, pick up big heals, gets the gold going for her team.
Yes. Brendan, it's been 2 days.
No.
Oh, gonna trap Willer here. This could be a big shot.
Oh my god, that was a really good miasma. It was insane miasma. Wait, but why did Peter flash away though? 4 people! And there is here people from Duo. I mean, Close is gonna die, he has no flash. Peter's gonna die as well. Damn, Avengers! Avengers came around to avenge Willer.
You're getting 2 kills in return, like, because a heavy commit. Like,
everybody saw that, dog, damn. Everybody saw that.
It's like, we are guaranteed getting him. Oh, they're looking back.
Ayo, they see you guys.
He's got the mega.
Ayo, guys, they... What?
I mean, they're all just walking over a control ward.
Yeah, they all walked onto the control. And Rich is gonna be mega. What?
That's a heavy commit. Rich is turning mega.
I mean, if they get Rich and the turret, and they trade turrets, it's not bad. Although Rich is, they're really struggling to take him out.
That is a disaster.
You know, eventually...
Like, he will die, though. He got a wave, though.
Before he gets some CS. Meanwhile, they're taking mid lane as well. So this is very worth for
Oh.
Merix. As meanwhile, even trying to take down Duckdown under the turret.
Wait.
In the egg.
Wait! Oh my god, they hit it so hard! What the fuck?
See that,
Holy shit! Why did they do that?
So
They were tanking the tower for so long!
taking the turret
What was
and
that?
away with the victory. Instead,
Oh!
I think this is one of those plays that, like,
What the fuck is this
I'm not even
region? I
exaggerating,
mean,
it seems
after
so
watching
good
LAC,
to be on
knowing
Like,
that we are the
genuinely feels
second
like,
best region in the world, I know that watching Korea might be questionable, but these guys used to be good, right? They won Worlds a couple of times, so don't worry about it. They're not quite Europe, but they are okay.
Like, oh, we can just follow up with Chains of Corruption.
Sivir walked up to W the minions so that she can clear the wave, and the bounce actually clears the whole wave. And then at some point the tower ramps up to like insane numbers, so Geo just flashes in to finish that one kill. Piosik stole it with a smite, by the way.
He's gonna be making plays.
Yeah.
He is a
Peter
playmaker.
might be aiming to ult.
And the wall. And
If they wanna
speaking of
fight us,
kills,
they
it's
should be
been
looking
very
for a
annoying
Bard
here
ult.
DNS to try to get in. Piosik doesn't. Okay, they're actually gonna
What?
make this golden. He does go
That- I
pretty
don't
hard
like
onto
this.
Ondil and immediately decides to get out. But take a look at this angle here now from.
Oh my god! Holy fuck, Dodo! Holy shit! That was a crazy flank! Yep. But it was a sick play.
Yukal has ult and flash. Can he get out of this?
Tippy's coming in.
Oh, the stun was insane.
Was so nice. Is now we are gonna have.
Okay,
Messa
Koza has to
making his
flash
way
you.
in.
What?
Runs straight into
What?
the enemy team and dies.
What the fuck?
Engage cone. That's not the one I wanted to see.
Okay, Peter is gonna
Now
die.
the stun comes
No
down.
way! No way, Peter, you rat! Peter, you actual rat! Peter, you actual... He can't keep getting away with this!
Oh no.
Okay, but the cleanest part here is how the Bard Q landed to kill the Ryze. If Ryze doesn't die, I think they can fight this. No comment on Geo play, like I don't know what was that. I guess Peter had insane Qs. Peter Q'd Ryze, Q'd Varus, and then Q'd Gnar to not die. And the game is equal.
It's actually ridiculous.
Dudu is ready. And he is willing to take this fight down.
Oh! I think Yukal is dead. He can't escape from this.
Like, well,
Oh my god, wait, but the Yukal does a lot of damage. Does he need to escape from this? Yeah, okay, he's dead. Actually? But that was... Okay, one-on-one? Yeah, one-on-one, I think Yukal wins that. And now there's no Mega.
And no Mega
Yukal.
either. Meanwhile, as little engage comes in.
Isn't that a bit...
But,
Yeah, Peter.
Peter actually is going to pay the price
What?
for that one.
No, I swear, like, Peter is just keeps getting away with it. Piosik smite! He was standing, he didn't even Q! Okay, nice ult by Ambessa though. Willer is gonna die. Oh, it's a reset, boys. It's a reset. Dudu. Maybe Dudu went a little bit too early, but I think Piosik can just clean it up.
And one by one triple for the Nefiri. And Gio, nowhere for him to run.
Nice,
and nowhere
that
for him
he's
to
getting
hide either.
he's getting that hot dog on his
Just gonna
face.
go down 10
He's getting that
kills
ketchup.
for Piosik's Nefiri.
10-0 Piosik.
He's on an absolute
Sick fight.
tear, just
That smite seal, look at him. He presses S. He presses S right about after Anivia wall. And then he's just waiting. Insta down smite was so clean. So clean. Wheeler commits in and gets a really easy reset for Piosik.
And that gives Piosik the reset on the ult, so he says whatever.
DNS played this sequence. The whole sequence was played so well by them.
Overall kill participation, but more kills.
He can smite the spell shield.
He's gonna, yeah, well, he's gonna
Okay, the
force-
only problem with this Nafiri interaction against Varus is that when Nafiri ults Varus and Varus has ult, Varus can just ult Nafiri always in her ult animation. So I guess he gets
Still a chance to get
Edge of the
more.
Night and a chunk for his ult. That's fine-ish.
But not necessarily
Piosik has damage from DNS.
I don't think it just
They are trying to defend tier 1.
set up for it.
I feel like that's a big mistake. They will get dove.
They're
doing on dog dam.
I do wonder. He realm warped in by himself.
He just betrayed him!
And now stolen realm warp.
Ain't no way I just fucking...
Misses his chains on the 4 people who are
That was like a whoops
Doesn't matter,
moment,
the
a
team
little
is
bit.
right there, and the
Okay, I think they
tempo
can
lines
just
are
run
so
them down
real,
here. That's
as
probably gonna be the
DNS has
game.
So much momentum in this game, and they have a giga-fed Nefiri. It just doesn't feel like there's
I'm not
anything
gonna
else to
wait.
take
I'm not
lunch
gonna lie.
here for
Yukal
Team
just
DRX, and DNS
literally betrayed
just gonna
Andel.
A clean
Portat came in and didn't take himself, Peter.
Okay, well, I don't even know what to say.
That sums up the game, yeah.
Oh, man.
Is this the last game of the day? Well, is it though? That depends who wins. If DNS wins, then it will be the last game of the day, but it's not over yet. They cannot end. They will get Inky.
Especially this game wasn't super clean sailing at the start, but
Kind of surprised he didn't give a kill over. You know, I thought it was actually enough as nice chains here on a closer, but the rest of the team is here to back him up.
Yeah.
So not sure if it's nice, actually.
Dogdom is trying to run on Jew. Jew no flash.
Duckdom just chasing him
Dogdom
down
no
on the
flash.
here on a Jew, and eventually will
Okay.
Newcal also goes down.
Jelsig is buying
The last play
time
looked
of 3
desperate.
people.
This one definitely does as well. They're trying to chase down in a Fury. They really want to give
Napier has J as well. Oh my god, she has
But
done.
he still
That flash was clean! I liked it. Flashing away from the
leads the
Bessa ult.
charge, and
And now a
nobody can
dog
touch
is
it.
gonna eat
It's just
egg.
impossible. Duckdom, he's playing a different game. He's taking down the Nexus turrets, and it looks like we are going to have yet another 2-0. This time for DNS.
Yeah, this was DRX against DNS.
DRX
But DNS is legit
and that quickly fell away.
this
In
year.
favor of DNS
with,
here.
Peter and Dogdom.
Performance once again from Piosik on the
What a
Fury.
dog doing! What a
DNS
dog
looking
doing!
to start off the LCK.